Hello, everybody. Just thought I'd welcome you to another episode of Cooking with Denoy. This time I'm cooking in the vehicle. I'm gonna try to cook ribs, believe it or not, while I'm driving. So let me open this up just to show you what's in here. But you can see I bought some ribs and I've just seasoned them. I bought them on sale for it was like $3.80 something. So, and then I have my clip here to hold it in place, and the rice cooker is plugged in through the inverter. Right now I have it on high, so it's cooking. So this will cook, and basically it's cooking through the house battery system. Let me show you that here in a minute. But this rice cooker, you can see the white power cable here goes to an extension cord that goes to the back kitchen multi-plug outlet. And that multi-plug outlet, it actually has another cable that comes all the way up here to the front, to that section over there for the inverter. So let me go show you that side of the components. Right over here you can see my inverter is currently drawing 315 watts. The battery power is about 12.3, 12.2. So it's pulling 315 watts to cook those ribs. The house battery is now currently this portable Jumpstart pack. You can see I have it hooked up. I have it hooked up to the vehicle battery, so it's charging right now. That's why the engine's running right now. So the engine's running right now, and the house battery is charging. The house battery is powering this inverter, which is pulling 315 watts to cook my ribs. So I'm planning on driving to a park, and then when the ribs are done, I'm going to cook some rice, and then I'm going to have ribs and rice. So I'll tune in. I guess I'll go ahead and film then, but I'll go ahead and stop filming for now while I drive. This is my first attempt at cooking while driving. Alrighty, I've driven about probably about 5, maybe 6 miles. I left Walmart and am now at a park. So I need to check the meat. It looks pretty cooked, but I'm gonna flip this stuff around because the heating element's on the bottom, so I'm gonna put the ones on top on the bottom. So I'm parked right now, and we're gonna bring this up. Carefully bring it up, and here we are. We're gonna open it up and flip the stuff. It's hard to do one-handed here. I may have to. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this and then show you after I take the lid. I open up the lid. These are elastic thingies to help hold the lid in place. Okay, as you can see, I've removed the elastic thing, and here's the meat, and you can see it is cooking. I'm gonna take a. I can't do it, one-handed, so I'll go ahead and pause. But what I'm gonna do is take my fork here and just flip the meat around, and then just let it keep cooking. It's still on the temperature is still on high, so it's still cooking. And once it finishes cooking, I'm going to go ahead and cook up the rice. Okay, as you can see, I've flipped the meat around just to let it cook more evenly. I'm going to set this down here for now. But what I did to start off, I put in a little bit of olive oil, just like maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons or teaspoons of olive oil to coat on the bottom of the rice cooker. And then I added the meat. And then I just poured on some of the seasoning here. This is Supreme Tradition Steakhouse seasoning. I got it from the Dollar Tree for $1. And I've used it before on this, and it was like really good. So I'm just adding a little bit more. But this was like really good stuff here. So I'm just gonna let this cook a little bit more. And when I think this is about done, we're going to start up the rice cooker in the back. I have 2 rice cookers. I got this red one up here and this wooden thing. And then I have the white one in the back. So I don't really want to run both of them because running both of them would be 600 watts. One's 600 watts or more. And my unit will only do 550. And you really don't want to run 2 of them at the same time because you might drain the battery super fast. So we'll let this finish cooking, and then probably turn it off, or maybe just leave it on simmer or warm at I think simmer is like between 24 to 40 watts. And then on top of that, we'll run the 300 watts to cook the rice. Or I might just plug it off, do one at a time, because I don't really want to press going too high on the wattage usage, because it creates a lot of heat. And my house battery is only that little dinky, you can't see it from here, but my house battery is now that dinky little Jumpstart battery. It doesn't really have a lot of energy in it. It doesn't have a lot of juice. So meat is cooking, looking good, smells really good. So I'll be cooking rice here shortly. Alright, while the ribs are still cooking up front, I'm going to go ahead and start to prepare the second rice cooker here with the rice itself, and just show you what I do, the process of me loading up the rice and how much water I use and whatnot. I don't really measure, I kind of eyeball it, and I'm only going to be making enough for a single serving for myself for today, or for tonight. So hang on a moment and let me get the lid off and show you how I do the rice. Okay, I've got the lid off the rice, so I'm just going to pour this in. And you can see I have some rice there. It's not that much that's in there, it's just a little bit, probably about, I'm guessing, a little bit over a quarter of a cup. I'm going to add a little bit more. Alright, this might be actually too much. Maybe I'll eat it for later dinner. So I have approximately, I'm going to do the measurement in here. It says 1 cup, so I have like about half a cup of rice in there. Roughly 1/2 cup of rice. Okay, so to make a single serving, I basically use about half a cup, maybe a little bit less than half a cup. Then I'm going to pour the water in. And the water brings it up to about a full cup. Yeah, that looks good right there. I basically poured the water in. So I had like half a cup of rice and then another half a cup of water, or whatever it took to bring the water level here. There's like a marker there that says it's about at 1 cup right now. So then at this point, I just basically will put the lid on it, and then plug it in, turn it on, and push down the cook. Alright, after I pour in the water, I basically put the lid on it, and then it's just a matter of plugging it in and pushing it down to cook. Let's go check the meat and see what it looks like right now. Okay, this is our ribs, and it looks pretty much done. But I'm gonna let it just cook just a little bit longer. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try cooking 2 things. I'm gonna actually put this on warm. So I don't know if you saw that, I flipped that switch up to warm. So let's go look at the watts, how many watts we're currently using, because this unit's on warm. Because I'm about to add another 320 watts to it when I turn on the other rice cooker. Okay, as you can see with the first rice cooker set to warm, it's only pulling 21 watts. So I'm feeling pretty confident that I can pull out another 320 watts without any problems. So I'm going to go ahead and hook up my rice cooker and start cooking the rice and keep the ribs warm, with it on simmer. Okay, to start up this rice cooker, I take my plug, and you can see I have my multi-plug outlet here in the back. So I'm just going to plug this guy in. It's keyed, so okay, I plugged it in. And as you can see, the power now comes on, but it's on warm, and all I'm going to do is flip it down to cook. Now this rice will cook in about 15 minutes or so. And at that time, I should be able to enjoy a really nice meal of freshly cooked rice and ribs. Let's go look at the inverter and see what it looks like now. As you can see with both rice cookers going, the inverter's pulling out 326, 327 watts, which is within the power scope of this inverter, which will put out up to 550. So I still got a lot of leeway to play with here, and so far it's not beeping or anything. I apologize for all this noise. I'm back at Winter Park, which is next to the Riverfront Park off 520 right now. And it looks like there's going to be a major storm coming in. That's some scary looking sky right there. But anyhow, with both cookers going right now, I'm only pulling 327 watts, so I feel pretty confident to run both of them with one on warm and one on cook. So in about 15 minutes or so, the food should be done. And I'll go ahead and follow up and see what happens. As you can see, our baby back ribs are like pretty much done. So they're just sitting here on warm. Doesn't that look so good? So they're just sitting here warm, staying on simmer or warm mode. And we're just waiting for the rice to finish. I know some people keep thinking that this is a crock pot. It isn't a crock pot. It is a cheap, I think I bought this one from Goodwill for only like $5 or something, but it was missing the lid. But anyhow, Walmart sells like Aroma and Rival. I think they sell them from anywhere from $15 to about $20 or so. And it's a 300 watt small rice cooker, and it is very versatile. If you have a minivan and you plan on cooking using the inverter or cooking at a park that has 120 volt access, I highly recommend getting a 300 watt rice cooker because I cook everything with it. I cook my rice with it. I can make noodles. I can make spaghetti. I can make hamburger helper with lasagna. I can cook hamburgers. I cooked pork butt steak. And as you can see, I'm cooking baby back ribs that I just got on sale from Walmart for only like $3.48 or $3.98 or whatever it was. It was like less than $4. And I'm going to have baby back ribs and rice for dinner tonight. So this is a great dinner. Nice and hot and freshly cooked. Well, luck of luck, I still haven't finished cooking. My rice is still cooking right here. Luckily I have an overhang here. I have my hatchback that's up. But anyhow, it is raining. It's not pouring rain, but it is sprinkling pretty hard. I don't know if you can see the rain here on this camera, but it is raining. And matter of fact, see that guy in the gold and blue van there? I think he's a van dweller. I saw him at Walmart the other day. I might go up and have a chat with him. But anyhow, you can see that it's raining. And little blue is like getting wet. And my food is still cooking. So hopefully in a minute I can, the rice will be cooked and I can eat here. Alright, as you can see, the rice is boiling in there. It's bubbling. So the rice is nearly done. The rain has stopped. So I can just sort of chill out here again. I didn't get a chance to go talk to those people in the van over there. That gold and blue van. Because I didn't want to leave my vehicle running here. I'm cooking, which means my engine is running, which means if I walked away, somebody could just come in and take off in my vehicle, and then I'm screwed. So I'm going to stay here with my food and my vehicle.